Everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Rosie here with Nova, who should be quiet till I'm done. Today we actually have a team battle against Divine Generation, formerly Team Neonic Souls. It is a 4v4 Gunslinger with the traditional double mulligan, regular ban list, and one clan per person, team, something, whatever. So, the first fight will be Rua for DS using Genesis versus Dhan of DG using Shadow Paladin. Now Nova can speak. Or stay quiet, because I don't know why.
Y'all are just now starting?
Yes! Oh, hi! It's a Mythos.
Y'all are just now starting?
Yeah, it took a while.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's 2 green, 3 gone. You're still in a brick, right?
Okay, now I'm here.
Shut the fuck up, Nova.
It looks like this is a traditional Regalia deck. Well, of course, knowing Rua, which of Birds, Chamomile, and Melissa's probably in there.
It's an option based Regalia deck, I can already tell. By the way, I actually saw a English format tournament yesterday, video yesterday,
Did you
with
know?
a Revenger deck versus a Regalia deck, and the Regalia player was pretty much screwed over by the fact that he had too much variety in his grade 3 setup.
Really?
Because he had Angelica, Minerva, Nyx, and CEO.
That's what it'll do for you.
That's what I have, though?
He had a less balanced setup than what you do.
Oh.
Also, for some reason, he tried really hard to never let Judge Val Revenger go off, even though you really shouldn't worry about that sort of thing. Not to the extent that you minus yourself horribly for it. Because what everyone seems to forget is that when... There we go.
See, yep, there's witches.
There's always something. But what people seem to forget is that in order for Phantom Blaster to work, you have to get rid of the sword breaker, the Blackwing sword breakers in order to actually have things to retire. So in that sense, it's not even a plus, because Revengers don't have a lot of ways to get rid of non-Revengers in order to get their skills.
Makes sense, makes sense.
And yet everyone hates the idea of that card going off.
Well, stand trigger for Rua, and heal trigger.
That heal went off, by the way. Okay.
It's just lagging really bad.
He's trying really hard to keep that Blaster Dark alive. If I was Rua, I'd attack it again.
Rua giving all that power to the Jasmine.
Because he had decided from the beginning to attack the Blaster Dark again. Okay, so he's doing Stride.
Cool, Stride.
But there's a problem with what he just did. Namely, the fact that he just discarded a Perfect Guard just to do it. It can't be that serious.
Critical. Masquerade. And heal trigger.
Rua got a double heal trigger, and the second one does work.
Oh, really? I'm lagging like hell. I just got to the second trigger.
This is why you have co-commentators to actually tell you these things.
Yeah.
So it's 21k Vanguard versus 26k Blaster Dark. Rua drops a heal trigger in order to guard
3
it.
heal triggers out of deck.
Just 3?
Yeah, just 3. think. There aren't
I
any
need
in
the
Soul.
4th right now. But he's about to Legion now,
Woo, Legion!
getting one of them back. And a stand, and a crit,
Crit. And another stand.
and a stand. To Regalia players, I would kind of suggest that you try to minimize the number of Regalia units you return to the deck for Legion, and try to focus first on getting back the non-Regalia units.
Because then you could do things like Shiny Angel.
Exactly. And that means Pure Angel still gets a utility even though it was retired. Unfortunately, she doesn't gain 3k power when attacking the Vanguard, but still 20,000. Ja has the guard, so he no passes it. Critical. That's going to the rear.
Even so, she.
And
Looking at
heal.
Fennel. Talking about Rua. Anyways, Rua can still use Fennel's skill, which is a plus to hand.
Not only that, but Rua just double triggered, meaning he can get 2 more to hand, and he can force all the guard that's gonna take to deal with Norn, unless Don doesn't care about getting the 5.
And it's for 2 witch cards, which they only got 1 of.
Let's see. Yeah, unfortunately he only got the 1, but even still, +1 and minus whatever he decides to guard with right now.
Or
Nope,
take a
doesn't
heal
guard.
trigger.
And there goes Phantom Blaster. And he top deck Phantom Blaster.
I noticed. So we get the unflip from Blaster Dark Avenger, then we do Legion.
Really needs to make sure that Dodd doesn't try to retire any of the Swordbreaker Angels for that skill. He has enough Revengers to do it without doing that.
It's just the fact that people often miss the fact that you have to retire Revengers, and Swordbreaker is not a Revenger.
Absolutely isn't.
So Rua no
So
guards.
not guarding the first
Gets a
one, and it's a
critical
critical.
face.
It's a double critical.
Oh shit, really?
It's not enough to end Rua. Oh, there's a heal trigger. That helps.
I know, but it's also the fact that Dhan isn't declaring. Never mind, he just did. And I'm still lagging like hell.
And it has 3 critical. Rua has to guard or it's over. 26, 36, 41, 46.
That's a 1 pass. And it
And he gets a
passes.
draw trigger.
God damn.
Even if he had gotten the heal trigger, he wouldn't have had enough in deck to actually survive that. It would have been better if he had gotten more witch cards from Fennel's skill.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, that's not what happened.
Oh well, on to the next match. We'll see y'all shortly. See you soon.